You had to do it, Spiff, didn't you? You had to fucking do it. Now I gotta rip you to shreds in this fucking video. And this time, and in this situation, whereas you just had a blank canvas and just said a witness statement, I will say a witness statement and provide evidence, you little bastard. Now, for context, right? Because I'll be honest, didn't want to make this video, have planned to make this fucking video, so I ain't got a script. I'm going off literally my mind, and that's all I'm gonna need in this situation. But Spiff, former member of the FZ Roleplay, I mentioned this in my 2024-2020 what's happening in 2025 video. I mentioned this in here, that I used to be in the FZ Roleplay, but I was removed because of how I used to act. FNAF roleplay channel with over 1,000 subscribers. Now, if you're like a long-term fan, I've been here for about the last 1 to 2.5 years. You'll probably notice that my second channel, Deadland 2, was called Red Bear FZ. That was because I used to be a part of FZ, and I had a side series as Red Bear, and I was very fucking different 1 year ago. And I look at myself in the mirror from now, and then like think back to a year and how I acted in the way I used to do things. I'd knock myself out. I got back in, but it took a very, very long time. And the reason it took a very, very long time is because of Spiff. Spiff held a vendetta against me because of the old days. Bear in mind, the old days were nearly 2 fucking years ago. So he held a vendetta against me for basically 2 years, which is complete bullshit, because he tried making every excuse in the book to keep me out. And when Foxy FZ, the owner, asked him, "Oh yeah, can Deadline come back as Red Bear?" I mean, my name ain't Deadline anymore, but I was still Deadline at the time. Can Deadline come back as Red Bear? Spiff's response and reasoning was no. Nothing else but no. Yeah, so Spiff, he made a video. He made a video himself. It's 30 minutes long. I'm gonna outdo him and make this one a fucking hour. So, let me tell you about Spiff. Spiff is a 15-year-old who lives on the Pacific coast. Emphasis on the Pacific coast. He is a long way away from me, so time zones tend to be a bitch. Now, I don't mean to drag FZ into anything. I'm literally going to tell you what he did to me, because in his video, he basically slanders me. I'm basically slandered, bro, and I'm going to defend myself. I don't care what the others say. I'm gonna defend myself because I'm not getting slandered by that piece of shit. I do not care. I don't care. I will not get slandered. Because, fun fact, if you slander me... oh, enjoy the show. Now, Spiff always used to hate me. We always used to argue, and the reason we always used to argue is because I would be one of the only people who called him out on his shit and the shit he would do. I was one of the only people who would call him out, and he didn't like that I always used to call him out on his shit. So, eventually, well, I mean, it's a little bit, like the old days, it's a little bit, hard to, think what was right of me and what was wrong of me, because I was a dickhead back in the day, but I still, called Spiff out on his bullshit. So I kind of caused arguments all the time, and I don't do that anymore. Then again, me and Spiff did have another argument the other day, because I didn't use the law format. And thing is, I'm not going to pull a Spiff. I am not gonna say, oh yeah, I won't use names. I won't use names, because motherfucker, using names or not, everyone still knows you slandered me, bro. Everyone still knows you slandered me. Every motherfucker who watched that video knows. And you are telling this to your 1,000 fucking subscriber audience, trying to get sympathy points. Because fun fact, he was banned yesterday. And after he was banned, he essentially tried guilt tripping Foxy's girlfriend, the owner's girlfriend, who is an admin. And shit enough, it worked. He guilt tripped the fucking admin's girlfriend. Like, really fucking guilt tripped her and got her involved. And may I point out, I'm pretty sure she was on the Vegeteers. I don't know, I wasn't in the VC, but I was in the VC with a lot of the other guys. And I'll be honest, we were kind of like demanding justice and ranting and raging. And I'll be honest, I kind of threatened to go on strike if bro came back ever again. And I'll be honest, I feel like that's fair. Because, like, why the fuck am I going to want to work with bro? He slandered my name. Because, fun fact, I can take a lot of things from people.
Also, Derpy, you're an absolute fucking traitor and I hate you. You snitched, you little piece of shit! You snitched!
What did I snitch? Who did I snitch, man?
Fucking snitched that God said I stole armor. Fuck you.
What? I did not say anything, man. I literally didn't.
You are a fucking bastard.
Dude, I didn't do shit, man.
Derpy, do not fucking lie to me, because you're the
I
only
don't
other
lie,
person that knew I was up there. I know you snitched.
Because I'll shout at you, but I'll probably forgive you. But the second you slander my name and try going after my reputation, never, I swear I crossed the line. Because fun fact, my reputation never used to be good, and I'm trying to recover my fucking reputation. But Spiff is a little prick, and is trying to ruin my reputation once again by slandering my name. And fun fact, as I said, you slander my name, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna fucking rip you to shreds. I won't kill you, but I'll rip you to fucking shreds on a fucking video. But it's probably gonna be shorter than yours, because I don't even need 30 minutes, because I'm not going to fucking milk this. I ain't going to sugarcoat anything. I will tell you how it is. Because, fun fact, Spiff, when he came back, was fine with me for a bit. We were fine. We talked. But I noticed he always used to get pissy with me sometimes. He always used to give me attitude and always go, Gil, what? Because, fun fact, Spiff is gay, right? It doesn't have to do with a lot. Well, I mean, then again, he was yeah, but it doesn't have to do with a lot. But like, he'd always say, "Oh, are you gay or what?" and like shit like that, like stuff traditionally gay people would say. And yeah, no, it was really fucking weird. I asked him to stop, and brother didn't. And then he doubles down by arguing about my backstory of my character that I had wrote out on a Google Doc. And fun fact, in FZ, the threadbare era, which is basically the 1970s, isn't really established. It's barely established. So I was trying to get my OC Redbear as a direct competition to Threadbare because it makes sense. Roughly the same animatronics, it makes sense. But Spiff basically said, no, I made the law. Even though I'm not a part of the law team, I made the law. I have a say in things. It's my jurisdiction. Fun fact, when he was banned before, I said I will not vote yes on him coming back unless I have influence over him in the law department. Foxy agreed. So please tell me why Spiff is still acting like he owns the place and he's criticizing people. And by criticizing, I mean bullying them until they give up their idea. Because fun fact, the usual form of criticism is telling them what's right and wrong and telling them how they can improve. Spiff's idea is bully them until they give in to what you're saying. That is Spiff's form of criticism. And again, this isn't to represent the FC. This is to represent me. This is to keep my rep stable. Because fun fact, I only have 200 subs. But I want to keep my rep stable. Because I'm not having a Pacific Coast prick slander my name. And thing is, I'm not going to sit there and be professional in his video. Because fun fact, Spiff was there trying to get sympathy. I'm here trying to tell you the fucking truth. I'm here trying to tell you the fucking truth of what actually fucking happened. Because I'm not having my name slandered, bro. Because I don't take well to slandering. Even though I've slandered in the past, and bear in mind, I have a very unique past, hence why I'm making this video, and I will rip the fucker to shreds because of this video. Just give the fuck up. Just fuck off. Leave everything alone. Just leave everything the fuck alone. And go do other shit with your life. It ain't difficult to find another RP. It's just difficult to find another RP to get to sink your fucking claws into and influence whatever the fuck you want. You fucking idiot. Yeah. But there's probably going to be an official FZ video about Spiff. I'll likely be in it. And if I am, I'll probably expand more on things. But I've expanded on the things he directly did to me more recently. And may I point out, he had 7 conditions for coming back. He broke 5 of them. We got a neutral opinion on it. He broke 5 of them. And yet he still denies it. It is actual bullshit. I have so many fucking messages of him dictating, acting like he owns the place. Because fun fact, he has a lovely tendency, right, of accusing me of acting like I own the place. I don't. The only time I act like I somewhat own the place is in the law department, which I told you before. I was told I can have influence in. So what the fuck is bro doing? What the fuck is bro doing? Bro is talking literal shit. Like, this guy needs to actually shut the fuck up and move on. Because I'm not even lying. There's too much fucking evidence against him for him to keep going. He needs to fuck off, bro. I'm being deadly serious. Spiff, if you ever watch this, bro, and I mean this in the most deadline way possible, fuck off. Go away. Move the fuck on, you idiot. You don't need FZ. It ain't a fucking family to you. Jesus Christ. With all due respect, if this was a fucking family, we'd need fucking family counselling. Jesus Christ. The amount of tension that fucker brings. Jeez. Because fun fact, he's been banned, kicked, removed, warned, given ultimatums several fucking times. And I mean several times. He never changes. So why the fuck should we bring him back again for this shit to happen again in 2 weeks? Because at this point, right, this is literally a fucking weekly occurrence of him doing shit. And it's gotten way too enough and people don't want him back. And there's no fucking negotiating anything. There will be no negotiating anything because no one wants him back. Literally, nobody wants him back. I think about 2 people want him back. And then the rest of the people don't. Because fun fact, the only thing that fucker can do is build and dictate law. It's the only thing he could do. He can't take criticism. Because he sees it as a direct attack and you going after his boundaries and violating his boundaries. Which you're not. You're just giving him criticism that he can't take. 15 or not. He's still growing up. But still, my point stands. Criticism is criticism. You give people criticism all the time, but his form of criticism is literally bullying you until you give up on your idea. That's literally his fucking form of criticism. It is actual fucking bullshit. Now, Spiff, are you gonna give the fuck up now?